Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft World War II tutorial. In this tutorial we go ahead and build the 88mm Flak 18/36. The 88cm Flak 18/36 is a German 88mm anti-aircraft gun, developed in the 1930s. It was widely used by Germany throughout World War II and is one of the most recognized German weapons of that conflict. Development of the original model led to a wide variety of guns, such as the Flak 37, which is a more dedicated anti-tank version. The name applies to a series of related guns, the first one officially called the 8.8cm Flak 18, the improved 8.8cm Flak 36, and the later 8.8cm Flak 37. Flak is a contradiction of German Flugburgkanone, also referred to as the Fehlerkanone, meaning anti-aircraft defense cannon. The original purpose of the weapon in English, flak, became a generic term for ground anti-aircraft fire. In formal use, the guns were universally known as the AT or 88 by Germany and the 88 by the Allies. Air defense units were usually deployed with either a command device, fire control computer, or a portable Westbrook radar, which were responsible for its high level of accuracy against aircraft. The versatile carriage allowed the 8.8cm Flak to be fired in a limited anti-tank mode while still on its wheels, and could be completely emplaced in only 2.5 minutes. Its successful use as an improvised anti-tank gun led to the development of the tank gun based upon it, the 88cm KWK-36, with the KWK abbreviation standing for the Kampfwagenkanone, literally the battle vehicle cannon, or fighting vehicle cannon, meant to be placed in a gun turret as a primary tank's armament. The tank served as the main armament of the gun served as the main armament of the Tiger I heavy tank. In addition to these corrupt designs, Rheinmetall later created a more powerful anti-aircraft gun, the 8.8cm Flak 41, which is produced in relatively small numbers. Krupp responded with another prototype of the long-barreled 8.8cm gun, which was further developed into the anti-tank and tank destroyer 8.8cm Pak 43 gun used for the Elephant and Jagdpanther, and the mounted 8.8cm KWK 43 heavy tank gun of the Tiger II. So yeah, the Flak 88, a very iconic gun from World War II, honestly. Basically saw a wide range of use across the entire conflict, and was used by many countries as well as a captured piece of artillery. So overall, really interesting build here, and should be a great one to add to any of your World War II maps, because it's such an iconic piece of equipment. And all that. So this tutorial here is going to cover the main kind of base model here, which is going to be, this is more designed as the anti-aircraft version. I will be doing different modifications and add-ons to this later on in the future, which will show you how to have the gun upwards diagonally, and also cover how to basically put the gun shields on it and stuff like that. So those will be coming in the future as future kind of modifications or add-ons to the gun. But this right here is again going to be your main kind of anti-aircraft type gun, basically the 18/36. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kind of dive in here to take a look at the gun and going from there. So starting off with obviously the barrel of the gun, so the 88mm gun with the breech on the back there. We have the sights here, which are basically for the operators of the gun, for aiming and sighting and firing and all that stuff. So you have all the instruments there for aiming, and on the side here, kind of the same thing. So pretty simple. It's got this these four basically legs that stick out for its support, and we're also able to fold in to connect up to a set of wheels, which actually allows us to be very mobile and very easily maneuvered out of positions and stuff like that on a nice trailer. So yeah, overall pretty cool gun, and again, is very iconic and should make an awesome addition to any of your World War II maps as a nice German anti-air or anti-vehicle piece of equipment. Anyways, though, without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer. Alright guys, moving into our first layer, we go ahead and start with layer 1 here. For layer 1 to go ahead and get started with, we're going to place down a stone brick upside stair like so, followed by a second stone brick upside stair going back from that. We then want to place down 2 stone top slabs going across like this, then 1, 2, and 3 stone brick full blocks, then repeating the same thing we did in the front, 2 stone top slabs, then a stone brick upside stair and a second stair right behind it, like so for the legs there. After that, we're going to place down a stone brick block coming off the sides here of this one to both sides, and then a light gray stainless pane there in the corners. We then want to place down an item frame on the sides of these two stairs here, and in those item frames we're going to place down tripwire hooks and rotate them so they're facing downwards, like so, as well as a dark oak wood sign on both sides of this stair here. We're going to go ahead and also go to the back here and do the same thing. So signs on both sides of the stair, item frames, and then tripwire hooks in the item frames rotated facing downwards, like so. After that's all done, we're going to then take our stone top slabs. We're going to build 1, 2, 3 out to the side here, and then stone brick upside down stair. And then over here, same thing, 1, 2, 3, and then stone brick upside down stair. At this point in time, that right there is pretty much it for that. We also want to go ahead and go to the side. So whatever direction you have the front you're getting facing, it doesn't really matter. But basically on one side here, we're going to place down 2 item frames here on both sides, and then cobwebs in those item frames like that, as you can see right there. And that right there is pretty much it for our layer 1. This is what it should look like for the top-down view. And with that, we'll go ahead and continue on with the construction of the gun. Moving on to our next layer, we have layer 2. For layer 2 to start off with, we're going to place down a light gray shulker box on top of this stone brick block here. We're going to go and then take our skeleton skulls and wrap them around the block like so. After that's done, we're going to go and then place down a redstone repeater like this on top of these stone bricks upside stairs here to the sides like so. And we're going to go then place down a skeleton skull on top of those stone top slabs right after those. Then for the directions going front to back, we're going to place down a skeleton skull on both sides here. And we then want to place down a redstone repeater. Basically the same thing that we did previously on those upside down stairs there. And then going to the back here, we actually want to go ahead and place down a item frame on this stone top slab with a stone block that will be in the item frame like so. After that's all done, we want to go and then grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate. We're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate above this spot right here, so above this item frame. We're going to open the fence gate there toward the rear. We're going to go and then grab ourselves a end rod, place down an end rod going back from this, and then a stone brick top slab for the seat there, like that on the right side there. Over here to the other side, we're going to go ahead and go off of this skeleton skull. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor, and then one out to the side there, like so. And that right there will basically complete what we have there for layer number 2. And just double check and make sure that we've got everything, and everything does appear to be good to go. This is what it looks like from the top-down view. And with that, that will be all complete for that. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 3. Move down to our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a stone brick stair. That'll be on top of this shulker box, like so. And then a stone brick stair coming off the back of that stair, like so. To the sides there, we're going to place down 2 andesite walls to both sides, and then we want to go and grab our light gray stained glass panes and place down 1 light gray stained glass pane going back on the 2 sides there. We're going to go ahead and also take an iron trapdoor, and we're going to place down an iron trapdoor going back from this light gray stained glass pane on the right side and the right side only. At this point in time, we're going to go then grab item frames. We're going to place down an item frame on the side of this wall here, and also on top of this glass, or on the side of the glass pane, and then we're going to place down cobwebs in those item frames like that. Once we have that done, we then want to place down a let's double check here over here on the left side. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The last thing we need to do here is actually place down a stone brick slab on top of that iron trapdoor. But anyways, with that out of the way, that is going to be everything we need there for layer number 3. And this is what it should look like so far. With that, we'll be going ahead and moving into our next layer, layer number 4. Moving into our next layer, we have layer number 4. For layer 4 to go ahead and get started with here, we want to begin with by going ahead and placing down a row of stone brick top slabs. So we're going to place down first a dark oak wood fence gate. That'll be on top of this stair here, and it'll be opened up toward the front. We're going to place down a stone brick top slab, come off this fence gate going forward, and then going back like so. Now this forward section, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 more stone brick top slab forward, so you have a row of 2 there like so. And then to the sides here, we're going to go ahead and grab stone brick stairs. We're going to place them down on top of these walls here, like so. We're going to place down an item frame coming off those stairs, and then a stone block in the item frames like that. We're going to go then take a dark oak wood sign, and if you're on Java, we'll place a dark oak wood sign there on the side of the stair as well. That's going to be a Java-only feature, as you're not able to place down signs and item frames in the same block space. So if you're basically not on Java, you won't be able to do that feature. Anyways, though, after that is all done, we're going to then place down a row of 2 of andesite walls, going back over here on the left side. And on the right side, it's going to be slightly different. We're going to go ahead and place down a stone block right next to this fence gate here. Coming off that stone block, we're going to place down a item frame, and we're going to then place down a light gray stained glass pane in the item frame. And again, for us Java players, for a bit of extra detail, we'll also place down a stone button on the side of the block. Same thing as applies with the signs. That's going to be a feature only for Java. If you're on Bedrock or Pocket Edition, you won't be able to place down an item frame and button in the same block space. So if that's the case, just go ahead and place down the item frame. We're going to go then place down a andesite wall back from that stone block, and then a dark oak wood fence gate like this going back from that. After that's all done, we want to go and then take our stone brick top slabs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 more top slabs going back down the center like so. And with that all done, we're going to go ahead and also grab a dark oak wood sign and place it on the right side wall like so. And the left side here is basically good as is. We're not going to touch anything on that. That's pretty much good to go. The last thing we really need to do here to go ahead and finish this layer off is to go ahead and grab skeleton skulls. We're going to place down 1 and 2, coming off those stone brick stairs like that, going forward there for parts of the gun. And with that all the way, that right there is going to conclude everything for layer number 5 of the gun. And with that, or actually, I believe that's actually layer number 4. And with that, we're going to go and move into our final layers here, which will be layers 5 and 6. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layers 5 through 6. These are going to be our final layers here. To begin with, we're going to place down a stone block on top of that stone top slab there. We then want to place down a light gray shulker box going back from that block. We're going to go then place down a skeleton skull to both sides of this shulker box. And we then want to also place down a skeleton skull on top of this wall here. After that, we're going to go then place down another skeleton skull right here. And then we want to go and place down an item frame going back from this shulker box. And then in the item frame, we're going to place down a black concrete block. So we're going to grab one here and place down our black concrete block like so. If you're on Java, we'll place down 2 dark oak defense gates here like so. They'll go back like that from the shulker box there. And then after we have that done, we're going to then take our stone blocks and we're going to go forward 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone blocks forward. After that, we're going to go and then place down a row of andesite walls, which is going to be a total of 5 forward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, we're going to take a skeleton skull, place it down on both sides of this stone block here. So just like that to both sides. And then grabbing iron trapdoors, we're going to place down 1 and 2 iron trapdoors here. Same thing over here. And then for us Java players, we're going to go and type in /give space @p Minecraft :debug _ stick. And this right here should be your command. Pressing enter will give us a stick. By going ahead and going to these iron trapdoors, left clicking until we get selected powered false, and then right clicking, we can go ahead and activate these trapdoors. And then we just want to place down we just want to go ahead and go to the iron trapdoors, and we're just going to right click them like so. For some reason, my debug stick was acting a little funky there. But yeah, that'll just be done to both sides there like that. If you're on a different version of Minecraft, you can use dark oak wood trapdoors or birchwood trapdoors as well to kind of create that effect there of that thicker barrel. With that all done though, we're going to go then take our light gray carpet. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and if you're on Java, we'll place down 3 carpets up on top there. If you, we're going to then place down a stone brick slab like so, and then we're going to go ahead and then place down a row of stone slabs, which is going to be a total of 2. So we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2 forward, and then another stone brick slab like so. At this point in time, we're going to go ahead and then take an item frame. So we'll go into our creative menu and grab ourselves one. We're going to place it down, coming off this stone brick slab going toward the back there. Again, that's why I said if you're on Java, we'll go ahead and place down 3 carpets. If you're on a different version, you'll just place down those 2 carpets like so you can get the item frame in there. Then in that item frame, we're going to place down a stone block like so. We then want to go ahead and take our dark oak wood signs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 along the sides here. And same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to go then place down an item frame here, and then a stone block in the item frame like that. And once you have that all done right there, that's going to pretty much complete my redesign there for the Flak 88 or 8.8 centimeter Flak 18/36/37/41. Anyways, hopefully you guys do enjoy this build and are able to put good use. If you do end up using this build, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for this being anything from a silent build, link to my channel or this video if this does appear in social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for your free reserve projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, all that fun stuff. Again, stay tuned for a bunch of different add-on tutorials for showing you guys how to make this in a mobile type of configuration in a elevated position, as you can see in the background, gun shields and all that stuff. So definitely stick around for that. And with all that all covered, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett204, and I'll see you guys next time.